Good afternoon, folks. Big Bo here with another great Class B camper van value from Parkway RV Center. Today we're looking at an absolute bargain, one of these little Class B motorhomes. This is the 1998 Road Trek 200 Veritable. Folks, this is only a 20-foot RV and it is bargain priced. One of the few out there that actually has a Chevy running gear and chassis. And the motor, folks, is one of the best things about this little camper van. It's actually got the best motor that Chevrolet and GM ever put out, the 5.7 liter Vortec 350 cubic inch V8. Folks, that 350 is something you'll never wear out. This unit does have 160,000 miles, folks, but I'm gonna tell you, we just drove it 400 miles in. It runs and drives great. The tires are only a year and a half old, in like new condition. The dash air is ice cold. This thing's got a lot of life left to it. I'll be honest with you, folks, these little vans are just so rare under $25,000 that I buy every one I can get my hands on. And for $14,900, folks, I'm gonna tell you, this is an absolute bargain, even with the miles. I mean, you still got another 150,000 miles left on this RV if you take care of it. You know, I've been doing this for about 20 years now, and I've never seen the camper van market so scarce right now as it has been the last 12 months. You can't find these vans anywhere without spending $30,000, $40,000, $50,000 on a used one. This is a 1-ton chassis. It's got that legendary 350 V8 Chevrolet engine, runs and drives great. It's got a stationary bed in the back. I mean, this is got the 4 captain's chairs. This is a neat little camper van, folks. Going to sell very quick. Like I said, tires are a year and a half old. It's got all the options a big motorhome's got, just in an easy to drive and park package. Folks, this is something anybody can drive, from a teenage driver to an RV veteran. Perfect couples motorhome because either one of the couple can drive it and park it without any problem. You can use this for an everyday driver if you want to. It gets right at 15 miles a gallon. Folks, my pickup truck doesn't get as good fuel mileage as this motorhome does. One of the most fuel efficient motorhomes you can buy, and with that big 350 Vortec V8, you don't have to worry about slowing everybody down, going up mountains and pulling out on interstates. You've got plenty of power for whatever you need, even if you want to tow something. Glass is perfect. This just came in. We haven't washed it. We haven't cleaned it. You know, these things are over $100,000 new, so the kind of people that buy these vans take very, very good care of them. Let's take a look inside this 200 Veritable Road Trek. This is a, like I said, 98 model. As we step inside, folks, we haven't cleaned it up yet, but rest assured it will be cleaned up when you pick it up. Inside, folks, up here in the dash, the dash air is ice cold. It'll cool the entire RV. So it doesn't have a generator, folks. And be honest with you, these little vans, you don't need the maintenance and the expense of a generator, because the dash air and the dash heat will keep this thing cool. You've got a furnace you can run going down the road as well. And I mean, you can put your little inverter in here to power a TV or whatever you need, but folks, you don't need a generator in these vans. I think personally the vans with a generator in them are a waste of money, because the ones you do see with generators just hardly have any hours on it because people just don't need it. Of course, it's a Road Trek. That's kind of their trademark, the triple skylights. No signs of leaks or leak damage anywhere. Now, folks, this unit just come in. I just noticed that. We're going to put a couple of speakers in it, you know, and everything. So anything you see on the video that's wrong with it will be taken care of before you pick it up. You've got 2 chairs in the front and 2 chairs in the back. And a lot of people don't know this, but these 2 chairs make single beds. You swivel the front chairs around, lean them back, and these chairs lay flat, so you've actually got 2 single beds right here if you need it. And you've also got, of course, passenger seating for 4 people. Every little nook and cranny storage. I mean, these things are just so well designed. They don't waste any space. Side kitchen area, plenty of drawer space for this size motorhome. You're only talking about a 20-foot motorhome here, folks, but it's got a lot of room in it. LP stove top. It's got the two-way RV refrigerator freezer. It's got water heater, onboard water tank, gray and black water tanks. I mean, you can theoretically take a hot shower while you're going down the road if you wanted to, as long as you have enough water in your tank. Stationary bed in the back. That's another rare option, folks. You've actually got a full-size bed already made out in the back. You've got a rooftop air, so when you're plugged in at the campground, you can keep it cool without having to run your engine. Microwave. Like I said, the two-way RV refrigerator freezer. Like I said, they don't waste any storage in here, folks. And actually, this should open up and make a privacy barrier. It does. So you can actually separate the rear bedroom in case you have some guests sleeping in those two front single beds. Got a little table right here that comes out for eating places. You've actually got a side bathroom. This is kind of cool. You open this up all the way. I'm doing this one-handed, so y'all forgive me there. This makes a privacy barrier. Just like that, you got your privacy barrier. And you can actually, you've got a toilet here, you got a medicine cabinet, you've got storage behind the commode. And notice the shower drain in the floor. You've actually got a little shower right here you can use. We actually got to put a curtain in it, but it's got a curtain that goes all the way around up here. And you've got a shower. Of course, you know, most of the time, people in these things you're going to use the bathhouse, but this is one of those showers to use if you have to, but you do have the option to take a hot shower in this van. And everything folds up out of the way, so when you're driving down the road, you got full access to the entire motorhome. Nice, clean little motorhome, folks. This one's going to sell in a day or two, folks. Very rare Chevrolet chassis, and I mean, most 98s are bringing over 20 grand right now. I got this one because of the mileage for only $14,900 while it lasts. Give us a call, 706-965-7929, evenings and Sundays. You can get sales help at 423-605-6747. Don't be afraid to call us, folks. I don't have commissioned salespeople, unlike other RV dealerships. My salespeople are salary only. They get paid exactly the same every week. Doesn't matter how many we sell. Doesn't matter what they sell for. It doesn't matter if you buy one or you don't buy one. My people get paid the same. We believe this eliminates pressure on the buyer and the seller, because everybody hates talking to those commissioned salespeople, almost like car salespeople. They're going to call you back, email you up 10 times a day, fake sales, fake trade-in specials, all that junk, folks. They're not going to leave you long till you buy or you tell them to go buzz off. But, folks, you don't have to worry about that here. I mean, my salespeople are strictly for your benefit because they get paid salary. They answer questions. They arrange delivery or pickup. And they do paperwork, folks. I don't have to pay them to sell my RVs. My prices, my selection, and the condition of my used RVs sells them for me. I don't have to pay people to sell my campers. So, folks, if you've always been afraid to call because you don't like dealing with those pesky salespeople like I do, you've got no worries here at Parkway RV Center. You can also email us, sales@parkwayrvcenter.com, and of course, our website is parkwayrvcenter.com. We've got 150 RVs, folks, in stock. We just bought 2.5 more acres. By the end of the summer, we're going to have over 250 used RVs in stock. We're already known for having the best selection in the tri-state area of used RVs. Now we're going to have the best selection of used RVs in the South. And you can't beat the Parkway price. Folks, we've been doing this for almost half a century. Third generation, family owned and operated used RV dealership. My grandfather started this place way back in 1968. He always taught my dad and me, to make it in business, you got to make your dollar with 10 dimes instead of 4 quarters. What he meant by that, folks, we don't make as much on every unit like the big RV dealers do, but we don't have to because we sell more. We don't have their overhead because we're so well established. Everything's paid for. We don't floor plan anything. We've got titles in our office to every single RV on our lot. You know, you go to these big RV dealerships, they don't own those campers. The bank does. The RV dealer makes interest payments on it until it sells, and they just pass that cost along to you as a consumer in the form of higher prices. In fact, you go to pretty much any of these big RV dealers, even the big chain dealers, I bet you they don't have half a dozen titles in their office, and they probably got 300 or 400 RVs on their lot, simply because, folks, they floor plan everything, and sometimes that means you have to wait months for your title. At Parkway RV Center, titles in the office to everything we sell. Our property's paid for. We don't have commission salespeople. We don't spend millions of dollars a year sponsoring NASCAR, billboard signs, 400 or 500 RVs, 400 or 500 RV dealerships across the United States. Folks, when you go to a place that does that, their overhead is so high, it's ridiculous. That's why their prices are ridiculous, folks. You can't beat our prices. We have buyers come from all over the country. We've sold in all 50 states, and that's including multiple sales to Hawaii and Alaska. Well over 1,000 RVs all over Canada. We've even sent them overseas to England, Italy, the Netherlands, and Chile, folks, because with our low prices, we save a smart RV shopper so much money even after transportation cost. I've got a guy flying into Alaska tomorrow to buy a Class A because I saved him about $20,000 over what he was going to pay for one up there for the exact same thing. And that's what he said. He said, heck, it's, you know, even if he spends $6,000, $7,000 getting it home, he's so far ahead money-wise, he'd be crazy not to do it. Our average buyer, folks, and I'm talking about we sell 500 to 600 RVs a year, comes from over 300 miles away. So don't let a little bit of a distance keep you from saving money, because if you're going to buy one, isn't it worth your while to save thousands of dollars even after transportation cost? Heck, folks, you can fly into Chattanooga, Tennessee. We'll pick you up for free at the airport during business hours. You can fly in there from pretty much anywhere in the United States for a few $100s. We'll pick you up and you can drive your RV home. And folks, gas is relatively cheap, so for a few $100 in gas, even if you live a couple thousand miles away, I mean, you're probably going to have less than $1,000 getting it home, and you're going to save several $1,000s on the price. Parkway RV Center has no dock fees, no prep fees, no dealer fees. We do not mark interest rates up on financing like other dealers. That's right, folks. When you go to these other dealerships, they're making thousands when you finance an RV because they get you approved just like we do, 2.5% interest rate. And they mark it up to 4 or 5% because, folks, the bank lets them keep the difference in the money. And it costs you thousands of dollars in higher RV payments over the life of an RV loan than you would have paid if you just came here. Folks, in fact, you can't even buy a new RV for what kind of interest rate we can get you on a used RV with approved credit, because I know they advertise all the time new RVs with interest rates as low as 3.99. Folks, we can get you done 2.5% on a used RV with approved credit. Nationwide warranties available. So, folks, we also offer nationwide delivery. So give us a call, drop us an email, check out this 1998 Road Trek 200 Versatile while it lasts. Thank you for watching my video, folks, and please feel free to give us a call.